Justin from Reaction Brewing Company here today. What we're going to do today is open this grain mill. First things first though, we're going to open this mystery beer. I don't know what it is, so it's a berry. She was a pretty short fill. I didn't label any of my short fills, so throw the can down there. Get a little sip in. We'll grab the knife. And my grain mill quit a couple weeks ago. Throw this down here for right now, and I'll just pull parts out. And it was like the day or the day before they announced the pre-orders were open for this guy, so it's like fate, right? Or fate. So we just got a packing slip. Then we'll see if we can get this guy out of here. So I know they boxed this up in a couple different boxes. We got the popper box here. I do have a second camera over here running, so hopefully get a little more up close on some of these. So I've been pretty excited for this to come, especially since I can't grind up my milk or my own grains right now. So try to open this towards the big camera. And that's all it's in there. So throw that there. We'll just litter all over the brewery. And you got this big plastic hopper, 25-pound hopper. Everything I say is going to be out of memory. So now let's see if we can get this guy out. Come on, come on. Oh, that was right there. Let's just tip her over on the table. So, that was easy. It's pretty heavy. Don't spill the beer. So we'll get this box cracked open. My $2 knife is failing me. And of course, the chiller's going to kick on during this, so I apologize for some of the background noise, but it is chilling a beer right now. So, packaged pretty well in here. Let's see if we can get it out somehow. We'll just do it the same way we got the box out. I try to be careful with it so we don't drop it or spill the beer. So here you guys go. They got it in the, just sandwiched in between. There's nothing else in it. Throw that down there. We got some paper doodads here. So it says, all-in-one mill with an internal electric motor and drivetrain, pro-inspired differential speed rollers, oversized stainless steel fluted rollers with machined surfaces, toolless mill gap setting adjustment, 25-pound hopper, extruded aluminum chassis. And then this tells you how to set the belt tension. So what it says here is, if a negative gap setting is used, the belt may need to be retensioned. Failure to set the proper tension can damage the belt. Use the QR code on the back side of this tag to download the most up-to-date product guide with instructions for adjusting belt tension. So it's got a little QR code you can scan with your phone. This one does not, so there we go. Then it's got crap in there. So you got a little Allen tool, 5mm Allen tool for belt tension adjustment. So it's just your standard 5mm Allen wrench, hex head wrench, whatever you want to call it. And you got another one, stainless one, with no description. You got a gigantic power adapter. And then you just have a power cord. So we'll get more into this here in a sec. Let's unwrap the power cord. Just your standard power cord with like a computer monitor, whatever it's plug on the end. I don't know what they call those. And then this end plugs into your mill, that end plugs into that. So let's put the knife away so we don't stab ourselves. Put this guy over here. And then this must be the top. Flip this guy over. There's the bottom. You can see the mill rollers. We'll use this guy to zoom in on those. So you can see the big mill. The rollers, they're a fluted design instead of a knurled design. Hopefully that stays about where I had it. I should have put it in selfie mode so I could see the screen. And then on this side, you have your mill gap adjustment, which I believe you just pull on this. Maybe you do gotta loosen it, screw it. Oh yeah, you do. So you do gotta screw it out. It's just a threaded. Here, I'll just take it right out. Threaded piece with a little point on the end. And then you go up and down for your mill gap settings. And I do not have the settings printed out, so I don't remember what they are. I think 3 was, which I can't see which hole I'm in. There we go. I believe that's in 3. I believe 3 was 0.039, which is where I prefer to mill my grain somewhere 0.3, 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there. So the silver one here, because I'm a master of deduction, I assume is for the hopper. So we'll pull these Allen screws out. Probably a good idea on something like this to put a little blue Loctite on. Then we'll throw this big guy up here. I don't know which way it goes. Maybe this way's better, because that way it hangs over more this side. Plate's a little bent, probably from welding that on. Frickin' China. So we just need to get these holes lined up. And one more. This might be the easiest thing I've ever put together. then we'll just quickly tighten these guys down. You guys must have missed that when I put that blue Loctite on these, like I said. And one more. This would have been a lot easier if I'd have known this and how to grab the socket prior to this. So there we go. She's all put together. It's a hefty little unit. So it looks like it has a, oh, what do they call that? Oh. God dang it. It's RC cars use it. Man, I forget the style of connector this is. This style. Oh, my camera. So my other camera shut off at some point. So it's this style. Man, I can't remember what they call it. XT60 connector. So RC cars use it. I use it for the mobile charger on my pint. Let's throw some stuff over here. Let's take a drink. Chiller's running. It's not that loud in person, but the camera really picks up that frequency for some reason. So we'll plug this guy in just to get a feel for the noise and stuff on it. So the power brick has a power switch on it. So we'll flip that to maybe on. So apparently, hopefully that's not an indication that this thing's not going to work, but so my power button does nothing. So we'll have to contact SS about that because that's definitely not good. Your power switch should definitely turn her on and off. I don't know why else it would be there. Nope. No good on the power switch. So that's pretty disappointing for an $800 mill. Overall though, it looks like it's pretty big, good build quality. Hopefully they just wired it wrong. I've wired up a few of that exact same switches in my can filler, and they're actually pretty confusing to wire up. So hopefully it was just wired up wrong, but I'll get with SS and I'll update what happens with that. So that's pretty disappointing for an $800 grain mill. You'd think they'd test these before they left the factory. And I'll get back to you guys, but overall it's a pretty heavy duty unit. For now, at least I can use it. At least I can grind grains. We'll grab the camera. I'll bring you guys closer. So there's the motor. Come up. There's the hopper. You can see it's got a little serrated type separator for the rollers, and you can see the rollers down there. We'll set you down. I'll unplug it. We'll come back in. You guys can see those big serrated rollers there instead of the knurled style. And then you gotta caution, keep your hands out of the rollers. Obviously a needed sticker. And then you got your gap tuning right there. I believe there's a guide somewhere. I didn't see one in the book or in the box, but I believe there's a guide somewhere. I do not see one in the box anywhere. Let's see if I missed something in here. Nope, there's no instruction manual. So I believe on their website, but you can scan this QR code. I don't know that I have a scanner app. I don't know if my camera will scan it. Nope. So I don't have a QR code scanner on my phone because I have no use for one. But there is a mill gap setting on Ss Brewtech's website. I've seen it. Probably a good thing to print out and just paste it on or tape it on here or something. It would have been nice if they would have had the numbers next to them in thousandths or even in millimeters. Overall, I'm happy with what looks like a nice build quality unit, but the power button, that's pretty disappointing. I can't say that I'm real happy about that. Yeah, so hopefully they take care of that. I really don't want to ship this unit back, because then I'll be out of a mill again, and I believe they're sold out for their first pre-order. Their second pre-order should be up, so hopefully it's just something simple like redoing, rewiring the switch. So thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Hopefully we'll get some use out of this guy in a little bit. We got a brew day coming up in like 6 days. We're gonna brew up another sour, and we'll use this guy to mill our grains, and we'll see how it works then. So thanks for joining me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, we're extending this Ss Brewtech grain mill video a little bit. Just so you guys know, I submitted a help ticket for the power button, and they replied in less than 3 hours, and I requested new parts instead of like sending this back. It was either the button, which I assumed it wasn't. I took it apart, unplugged the button, and it still just ran. And then there's a little soft start circuit board inside there, so I just requested they send me a new circuit board, which they did. It'll be here in a couple days. With holiday shipping and them being in California and me in Michigan, it takes a little while. So what we're going to do today, just real quick, hopefully this doesn't make this video insanely long. I have not edited the first portion of the video yet, so I don't know how long that first portion was. But anyway, we're going to grind up some grains today. So what we want to do is make sure our belt is tensioned. It says on the start guide that you need to tension your belt if you are going to grind at a negative. Oh, that's plenty tight as far as I'm concerned. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's definitely not. So there's the belt, your belt drive system. You got this big heavy belt on here. Here's the tension on it right now. One full bucket, which it does with a little room to spare. So 25-pound hopper here. And we'll turn it on with the brick.